Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a deck profile of the deck that I topped with and my locals in one of this box, which is not the box that they were supposed to get out, but whatever. They said they were gonna fix it. Okay. I was running windups. Well, my own version of windups. Not normal windups, I don't think. Like, this deck doesn't rely on a lot of things the other ones rely on. Anyways, it's fun to play. Anyways, I ran this upside down, I guess. Triple tour guide, bus, and Sanyan, which Sanyan I didn't even use, so I don't know why I use that, actually. Double Valor, which is like one of the best cards ever. One of the cards I never drew throughout the entire tournament. C. Triple Rat. Double Hunter. Two Magicians. This card's amazing. Because if you normal summon this and then activate Shark's effect, because you summoned this, you can use this guy's effect to special summon any windup from your deck, such as this guy, if you wanted to. A little soldier, because he can make himself a 5-star, and he also makes himself 2200, so if they got like Thunder King or something else, or even the Cyber Dragon, then you can get over it. Cyber Dragon, double, because it's a level 5, special summon it. Go Cyber Dragon, normal summon, effect, overlay. And if you have factory out, when you do that, you activate that and change factory, and you can get something else. Triple Shark, because this card's amazing. Make itself pretty much any level you want, you would want in the deck. That's all for the monsters. That's 23 monsters. Double Factory, because search out almost everything in the deck, which is the reason I guess thing in. Don't really need it. Monster Reborn. You know, you need this for everything. Most broken card in the game. MST, shoot. I don't really like 3 MST. Dark Hole, because to get rid of the field if you don't want it on anything on there or something, I guess. Heart of Avarice I almost never drew, but it's good. Recycles all your stuff. Heavy, obvious, like, get rid of Vakros. 2 Smashings. I play this card because, a lot of the monsters, like, nothing in this deck has an attack over 2600, and if your opponent has anything, like a BLS or something, you just smash them down, or something, I don't know. I have other ways to get rid of stuff, but I just put that in there because that. One Book of Moon, because, you know, said it, it's like a really good card. One Econ. My friend said one Econ was bad. I always use this card a lot, even though it's a 1. And it's it's really good. I love it. Especially I did use this with Sangan. Oh, quite a bit. One Lightning Vortex, because it doesn't target. I mainly put this in there when I want to get somebody who played Arcana Force 0 on me, and I couldn't get rid of it because everything I had targeted, except for Dark Hole, which I couldn't draw. So I'll put this in there. Plus, if I play this, I could discard something like Hunter, and then summon Rat, and then get Hunter, or I don't know, whatever. That's it for the spells. "13 spells. The trap lineup, I played like 3 different traps. Main deck. 2 Deep Prisons, because they attack into this. It's just move from play. One of the best cards ever in my opinion. 2 Warnings, which is like very important to have in any deck pretty much. And this is my substitute for Rabbit, because I don't have the money for the Rabbit. And I like this because, I mean, you can use this for almost any circumstance. You can use it to reuse effects for wind-up monsters, but you can also set it, and if they like Dark Hole or Smashing or anything, you can just remove them off one of the targets or all the targets. I mean, not all the targets, but you know, whatever they're targeting from play to the end phase, and then and then reuse an effect next turn. I like it over Rabbit, actually, even though it's not a monster. The extra deck, there's 15. Main deck, Chimera Tech, I never used it, but just in case, like Zen mains or gadgets or, a lot of stuff, My Red Stardust, I don't know, I got it at YCS. Stardust Dragon, just because, I can make it, and I did it once. I have to use Valor as my tuner, but, it's just to, if I really want to push for game, they have like a set card, and I'm afraid that it's like a Mirror Force or something, I guess, then I can just negate it, Leviathan, because 2,500, and it can become a 3,000 if I needed to. That's the biggest hitter, actually, that I have. I just can't attack directly with it. Triple Zen Mighty, because it special summons wind-ups from the deck and or your hand. Just awesome. Or Zen Mains, because this card is just great. You can only I did sit behind it for a couple of turns during one duel in the finals, but it's just like they try to get rid of it and you blow stuff up, basically. I don't know, or they could just burn cards off of it. I don't know. Utopia did not use this card. Ray obviously didn't use it. 2 Zenmayo. I use my rank 5s a lot, like throughout all my duels. They're the main thing that I use, and they all have the same attack. But this gets rid of set monsters or back rows or anything. And I love how I can just set if they have one set, I can just set something in my hand that I'm not going to use and blow up both of them. It's kind of like Scrap Dragon in that way, but yeah. Though I did get Starlight Rose from this twice. Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis. This card cannot be short about effects, which is one of the best things in my opinion. And when you attack, or if it's attacked, but it was never attacked, but if you attack, then you can destroy something of theirs after the battle phase. And then it's 2,600. Adrius Keeper of Armageddon. During the tournament, actually, I traded for the second one after the tournament. So during the tournament, I only had one, which cost me a game because I was going against the Twilight player, and he had BLS out on game, I think 1 or 2, I forget. I think it was game 2, and I was about to win. Like, I had a Cyber Dragon in my hand, and I top deck a Shark. Because he got BLS back by top decking Light. Top deck Shark, and I went Cyber Dragon, Shark, Overlay, and then I had already used my one Adrius. If I had had a second one, I would have won right away. We had to go in game 3, and I won that game, so I mean, it's still good. I love my rank class. It makes this deck so much fun. Because this deck does not rely on much loot. If I have to loot, then I'll probably loot. Mainly because it's amazing hand advantage. Okay, side deck time. Setting Jinzo against Dark Worlds and other stuff that's trap heavy, that relies on the traps. Hold on. Decided to discard a lot, and I don't know. And there was no Dino Rabbit decks, but I found Bomb Shovel really useful. Double Thunder King, never sided it in. I didn't know one of these gadgets, but yeah. Ripple DD Crow, I sided in 2 of them mainly, but yeah. The only person I used it on was like a Scrap Player, which I lost. That's the only person I lost against. This is the best card. D-Fissure, because when you play this card in windups, when you detach for stuff, for XYZs, since it's not being sent to the graveyard as a monster, it doesn't get removed from play, but their stuff will. Triple Fossil Dino. I won with this card. I was in top 8 with against Samurais, and I had stuff out, and he had like one thing or something, I don't know, but he had like no card, one card in his hand, one set card, and I had like Zen mains and something else, and I summoned this guy, and he wasn't gonna be able to do anything. But yeah, he did Solemn Judgment, my first one that I summoned, and gave up 4,000 to keep this off the field. People, for some reason, doubt the power of this card right here. That card's, it's just awesome. Like, especially against Dark Worlds or Inzectors, you go this, into this. If they're not playing Lights Ones. If they're playing Lights Ones, then die, because they have Aaron. But they try to blow it up with Grapha or Hornet. That's what you do. Detach Bus, return Hornet or Grapha to their deck, and they can't continue doing anything. Next turn you win. Well, that's the deck. It's really fun, in my opinion, and built it myself from scratch. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I know I haven't made any videos lately, but peace out, I guess, bye.